Welcome to this 60-minute yoga flow. This is an all levels, full body practice designed to give you the experience of being in studio from your home. When you are ready, we'll begin in child's pose. So you have the option to keep your knees together, or you could open them as wide as your mat. Then walk your hands forwards and lower yourself down. There's always the option to rest your head on your forearms for a little bit more support. Or you could keep the arms extended and rest the forehead on the mat. When you settle into position, turn your attention inward, tuning into each breath. Walk the hands to the right side of the mat and stack the left hand on top of the right. Walk the hands to the left side. Right hand will stack the left. Walk the hands back through center. Then come up into a kneeling position. Rest the hands on the thighs. You can keep your eyes closed if it helps you focus. Tilt your head to the left. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll your head to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, roll to the left. Inhale here. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale left. Pause here. Bring the left hand to the right side of your head. And apply some pressure to draw your left ear towards your shoulder. And you're looking to feel for a stretch down the right side of the neck. Lower your left hand. Sweep the head to the right. Right hand comes to the left side of the head. Apply some pressure to draw right ear to right shoulder. Feel for a stretch down the left side of the neck. Release the right arm, bring the head into neutral. Flicker the eyes open if they aren't already. And walk the hands forwards, come into tabletop. Turn the fingers to face the sides of the mat. And start to move in circular motions, sending the shoulders forwards at the top of the circle, Sending the hips to the heels at the bottom of the circle. Go a few times in one direction. Switching directions now. Come back through center. Flip your hands so that your fingers face one another. Then rock to your left and over to your right. Keep this going. You decide how far you lean. Flip the hands so that the fingers face forwards. Gripping the mat with an inhale, dip your belly, arch your spine. Hold this position and send your hips back to your heels. Exhale, round your back and ripple forwards, bringing shoulders over wrists. Inhale, the belly dips. Send hips to heels. Exhale, the spine rounds, ripple forwards. Continue moving with your breath. Finding your ujjayi breath, that oceanic sounding breath. Come back to tabletop, shoulders stack the wrists. Extend both legs into a plank position. Then bend the right knee, twist across your body. So right knee is going towards the left arm. You can lower the knee down, open out the back foot, and reach the left arm up. So you're turning your chest open. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, sit the hips down. Bring the left hand just to the inside of the left leg. Reach the right arm up and over. Side body stretch. Reaching through the right arm, hold for an inhale. As you exhale, windmill the hands. So right hand comes to the mat, left arm reaches up. Pick up the hips. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, turn to face forwards, pick up your right knee and step back to plank. Bending the left knee now, twist it across to the right side. Open out the back foot, right arm reaches up. You can lower the left knee down for support here, or you can keep it lifted. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, sit the hips down. Right hand comes to the inside of the right leg. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale. Exhale, windmill the arms. Left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up. Pick up the hips. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Turn to face forwards and step back to plank. Pedaling out the legs in your plank. As you do this, you could tap one knee down to the mat. And if you would like more variety, as you bend the knee, you can cross it across your body. So you're adding in a little twist. Start to pick up your hips. Walk yourself back into downward dog. You can continue pedaling out the legs, perhaps swaying the hips side to side when you find down dog. Then widen the stance of the feet in downward dog. Shift your weight into your left foot. Pick up your right foot and start to roll out the right ankle. Going a few times in a clockwise motion. Then in an anti-clockwise motion. can place the right foot down, but placing the top of the foot down this time. Press the top of the foot into the mat so you find a little stretch for the front of the foot. And then release. Plant the right foot back down. Shift the weight into the right foot. Pick up the left. Start to circle out the foot. Going a few times in one direction. Then in the other direction. Then placing the top of the foot down. Press into the floor so you start to feel a stretch down the front of the foot. And release. Lower the left foot down. Gazing forwards, take baby steps to the top of the mat to find forward fold. Keep a bend in the knees, take a hold of opposite elbow and sway side to side for ragdoll. Then with a strong bend in the knees, place the hands under the feet. The toes want to come right up against the wrists. Relax your chin to your chest. Let your upper body hang over the legs. There's the option to keep the legs bent here, or you could straighten out one leg at a time. Pedaling the legs in position. Option 2, straighten both legs, draw yourself into a deeper fold. Then release the hands. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Hands could come to the thighs for support. Exhale, step to plank. There's always the option to lower the knees whenever you need in any plank throughout this class. Press the floor away with an inhale. As you exhale, rock forwards, shoulders go past the wrists, elbows will bend, keeping them close to the sides of the body as you lower to your belly. Bring the forearms to the mat for Sphinx. Pressing the floor away, roll your shoulders back. Deep breath in here. Exhale, come back to down dog. Lift the right leg high, keeping the hips square. Then with your exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Doesn't matter if you need to take a couple steps to get the foot there. Reach your arms up, inhale, high lunge. Then exhale, twist to your right and reach the arms towards the front of the mat. So it's like a twist and a fold. There's the option to lower the back knee for added support. Keep reaching all the way through to the fingertips. Then bring hands to prayer. Left elbow will come to the outside of the right knee. You can gently press the knee into the elbow and the elbow into the knee as you twist to the right. Look down for balance. Step the back foot forwards, coming into a twisted chair. Keep the weight back through the heels so the knees are stacking the ankles. And shift your way into your right foot. Hover your left foot. And slowly sweep the left leg back, keeping it raised if you can. It doesn't have to be raised massively. Or you could slide the foot down the mat if it's too much. Slowly step the foot into position. Plant the hands and step to plank. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, move through chaturanga, shifting the weight forwards as you lower down. This time, hands stay under shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Left leg will lift. Keep the hips square. Inhale. Exhale, step through to your high lunge. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Then reach the arms towards the front of the mat. So you're twisting and folding at the same time. You could always lower the back knee if you needed to. Bring hands to prayer. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Turning your chest to the left. Then look down for balance. Step the back foot forwards. Twisted chair. Keep the weight back through the heels. Shift the weight into the left foot, hover the right, and slowly start to extend the leg back, keeping it in the air if you can. If not, you could always slide the foot down the mat to slowly step back into your twisted lunge. Plant the hands and step to plank. Inhale, pressing the floor away. Exhale, chaturanga. This time there's the option to roll onto the tops of the feet and come through to up dog. If not, take Sphinx or Cobra. And with your exhale, meet me back in down dog. Lift the right leg high. Inhale, open out the hip. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Open out the back foot, windmill the arms, come up for warrior two. Relax your shoulders, settle into position. Then bring the left hand to meet the right. And like you're drawing a bow, bend the left elbow, draw the bow back. Flip the right palm, inhale, reach up to reverse your warrior. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Right hand will come down either to the lower leg or maybe catching the big toe. And the left arm will reach up. Turn your chest open for triangle. Start to bend the front knee. And the right hand can either come to the floor just in front of the right foot, or the right forearm could rest on the thigh. Left arm will reach overhead. Inhale, turn your chest open. Gaze down, plant the left hand, turn to face forwards and step to plank. Moving breath by breath through your vinyasa. Meeting me back in downward dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts, open the hip. Exhale, step through to warrior two. Relax the shoulders, settle in. Right hand comes to meet the left. Inhale, draw your bow back, flip the left palm up, reverse your warrior. Exhale, left leg straightens, left hand comes down to meet the leg or the big toe, and the right arm reaches up, coming into Trikonasana, your triangle. Bend the front leg. Left hand can either come to the mat or left forearm could come and rest on the thigh. Right arm reaches overhead. Turn your chest open with an inhale. Exhale, settle into position. Gaze down and step to plank. Moving with your breath through your vinyasa. Meeting me in downward dog.
Inhale, the right leg will lift. Then bend the knee. Bring knee to nose or as close as you can. Ripple to the top of a high plank so shoulders come over wrists. Then step the foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, arms come up, low lunge. Hands can come to prayer, then bend your elbows so your hands are reaching back behind you. Lift the elbows up, expand the chest, inhale. Exhale, reach the arms back. One more breath like this. Inhale, elbows lift. Exhale, arms reach back. Then bring the fingertips down to the mat. Send your hips back as you straighten your front leg. If you're on the tall side, you may need to edge the front foot forwards for more space. You can flex the front foot. And there's always the option to keep a bend in the front knee. Rebend the front knee, come back to your low lunge. This time, roll over the side of your mat so that you have extra padding for the back knee. Rest the right hand on the right leg, left arm will reach back to catch the back foot. And focusing the gaze on one spot to help with the balance, start to draw the foot in close to the back of your body. If the balance is there, the right hand can catch the foot too. Tune into your breath as you pause here. Release the back foot slowly with control and unroll the side of the mat. Then lifting the back knee, straighten the front leg, fold over the leg. Again, there's the option to keep a little bend in the knee. Plant the hands, push the floor away and see if you can pick up your front foot and sweep it all the way back up into a three-legged down dog. Keep the leg raised as you ripple forwards into a high plank. Left knee could always come down here for added support. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, move through a one-legged chaturanga. Lowering the right leg at the bottom. Inhale, move into your back bend of choice. Exhale, back to down dog. Lift the left leg. Bend the knee. And bring knee to nose, coming to the top of a high plank. Step the foot in between your hands. Lower the back knee. Inhale, arms come up, low lunge. Bring hands together and bend your elbows so your hands reach back behind you. Inhale, lifting the elbows up, expanding the front of the body. Exhale, reaching the arms back. Moving with the breath, each time making these micro adjustments. Bring hands to the mat. Send your hips back, straighten your front leg. Move the foot forwards if you need more space. Then flex the foot and pause here. Rebend the front knee. Fold over the right side of your mat to pad the knee. Left hand will rest on the front leg. Right hand will reach back to catch the foot. Focus your gaze on one spot. And then
there's also the option to bring the left hand to meet the foot too. Release the hold of the foot and unfold the side of the mat. Lift the back knee straight in the front leg and fold over the leg. Option to keep a slight bend in the knee. Then pressing the hands into the mat. See if you can pick up your front foot and sweep the leg all the way back into 3-leg down dog. Keep the leg lifted, ripple to the top of a high plank. Option to lower the right knee for added support. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, ripple forwards and lower down through chaturanga. Inhale through to your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for a full breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose or mouth. Then looking to the top of your mat, you could hop, step, or jump the feet to the hands to find forward fold. From your fold, exhale all the breath out. Then bend your knees, sit your hips back, but reach your arms forwards, compressing your belly to your thighs here. I find it's easiest to gaze down, keeping the head and neck relaxed, weight back through the heels. Then bring the hands to the mat. Keep the compression between belly and thighs and lift the heels. Rest the knees on the backs of your arms. Then start to lean weight forwards into your hands. If this is your first attempt at crow, you may just want to stay here. If you're a little more familiar, you could play around with lifting one foot at a time. And if you're quite familiar, you may feel ready to lift both feet. Lifting your heels towards your glutes, keeping the weight forwards through the hands, pressing through each finger. Lower the feet back down. Try to plant them back where they were. Return to that chair position. So belly compressed to thighs, arms will reach forwards. Now start to lower your hips down, lowering as slowly as you can into a seated position. Bring the hands to catch the big toes. Then you can open your knees wide, shuffle your feet together. Then lean back, lift your heels. Finding this variation. Roll the shoulders back, keep the chest lifted. Then extend the right leg. There's always the option to lower the left heel down for added support. Rebend the right knee, bring the foot in. This time extend the left leg. If you need support, right heel could be down. Bring the left leg in. Final one, extending both legs. Challenge yourself. Focus your gaze on one spot. Rebend the knees, cross your ankles, then rock forwards to plant the hands, and you can either jump or step the feet back into chaturanga. Inhale through to your back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog.
Take a full breath in through the nose. Exhale out. Gaze forwards, hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Then rounding the spine, roll all the way up to stand. Hug the right knee into your chest. Then bring the hands round the back of the knee and straighten the leg. This could be option number 1. If the left hand can reach the foot, this could be option number 2. Or if you've got a strap, you could wrap it around the foot. Then right arm will reach back to twist. So if your hands are under your knee, your left arm will be under your knee like so. Stand tall, lift from the crown of your head. And as you exhale, turn your gaze towards your right fingertips. Gradually turning the gaze forwards. Rebend the knee, hugging the knee into your chest. And release the foot down. Second side, left knee hugs into the chest to begin. Option 1, hands can wrap around the back of the knee as you straighten the leg. If you're staying with option 1, the right hand will be under the knee, the left arm will reach back. Option 2, right hand comes to reach for the foot. Or option 3, you could use a strap. Left arm reaches back as you twist to the left, gazing in the direction of the left hand. Gaze forwards, hug the knee back into your chest, and release the foot down. Turn side onto your mat, stepping the feet wide. Then bend the right knee, send the hips towards the right heel. Weight is towards the right foot. You can use your hands on the mat for support, or perhaps bringing hands into prayer. There's also the option to turn the left toes up, sinking the hips further down into Skandasana. Shifting to the other side, you could use your hands for support as you straighten the right leg, bend the left, sending the hips towards the left heel. Option to stay here, or option to spin the right toes up for Skandasana. Using the hands for support, straighten both legs and fold forwards. Angling the crown of the head down to the mat. Option to walk the hands through the legs. Inhale, lift the chest. Edge your feet in. Turning the toes out, bend the knees and sink the hips down for Malasana. Your heels may be lifted. If that's the case, you're not doing anything wrong. It's perfectly normal. You can use your hands for stabilizers or bring hands to prayer. Use your hands on the mat for support. Straighten your legs, fold forwards, this time in a slightly narrower fold. Bring the right hand to the left ankle And the left arm will cross over the top and catch the right ankle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist your upper body to the right. Lift your left elbow so that you can gaze under your left arm. Breathe deep in the twist. Release the twist. Then cross the right arm over the top of the left, catching the left ankle just like before. Inhale in position. Exhale, twisting to the left. Lift your right arm away from the face so that you can gaze under your right arm. Breathing deeply in the twist. Release the twist. Release the hold of the ankles. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, fold forwards. And turning to face the front of your mat, plant your hands, step back into downward dog. Ripple to high plank. Slowly lower down to your belly. And bring the forearms to the mat for Sphinx. Then lift the right leg. Option to stay here. Or option to lift the left arm forwards and up. Keep pressing through the right forearm to help with stability. Release the leg and the arm. This time lifting the left leg, either staying here or lifting the right arm too. Slowly release. Lower your chest, reach your arms by your sides. Start by lifting both legs. You have the options to stay here. Or you could lift the arms also coming into locust. Rolling your shoulders back, lifting your chest. Slowly release. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Bend your left leg. Then roll onto the right side of your body and place the left foot behind you. Lift the left arm overhead. And pick up your hips, push the floor away, coming into Wild Thing. If this is a lot, there's also the option to lower the right knee like so to create a kickstand. Turn your chest open, inhale. Exhale, lower the hips down. Roll back onto your belly. Bend the right leg, roll to the left side of the body, placing the right foot behind you. Push the floor away, right arm reaches overhead as you lift the hips. If you're looking for more support, the left knee comes down for added stability. Turn your chest open, inhale. Exhale, hips come down, roll back onto your belly. Press up into tabletop, keeping the hips stacked over the knees. Walk the hands forwards and sink the chest down for puppy pose. You can rest your forehead or your chin on the mat here, inviting the heart to melt into the ground. For those that would like to go further, option 2, tuck the toes, pick up the knees, extending the legs. If you extended the legs, lower the knees. Lift your chest, walk your hands back into tabletop. Then come into a kneeling position. So standing up on the shins. Bring the hands to the lower back and roll your shoulders back. With an inhale, lift your chest. As you exhale, send your hips forwards and slowly roll your shoulders back. Keep opening your chest, arching your back. You can keep the gaze forwards. If it feels okay for head and neck, you can tilt your head to look up. Option to keep the hands at the lower back or to bring hands into prayer, heart center. Move with your breath here. No need to force. Find the place where you can breathe the deepest. Slowly release, lifting back up with care. Sit your hips on your heels, find a kneeling position. Resting hands on thighs, soften the eyes closed. Let everything settle. Take this moment to observe the body. Observe your energy. Sit on one side, swing your legs round. Hug the left knee into your chest. Wrap right arm around the leg and place the left hand behind you for support. Inhale, lengthen from the crown of your head. Exhale, twist left gaze over left shoulder. Release the twist, turn to gaze forwards. Counter twist to the right, place hands up by your right side. Again, lifting your chest with an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the right, gaze over your right shoulder. Turn to face forwards, release the left leg. Then hug right knee into the chest. Left arm wraps around the leg, right hand is behind you for support. Inhale, lift from the crown of your head, find length. Exhale, twist, gaze over right shoulder. Release the twist. Counter twist to the left. Place the hands by your side. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist, gaze over left shoulder.
Face forwards, extend the right leg. Come and lie down on your back. And slowly hugging the knees into your chest. Rock side to side, giving the spine a massage. There's the option to keep the knees together, or you could do this in Happy Baby. Bring the knees together if you're in Happy Baby. Right knee will stay hugged in, left leg will extend down to the mat. Draw the right leg across your body, coming into supine spinal twist. Right arm can reach out to your side. You could turn the gaze to look towards the right hand. Release the twist. Hug the left knee in to meet the right. And extend the right leg down to the mat. Draw the left leg across the body to the right side, coming into your supine spinal twist. Left arm can reach out to left side. Gaze can be towards the left hand. Release the twist and extend the left leg down the mat. Relax your arms by your side and settle in for Savasana. Deepen your breath. Start to move fingers and toes. Hug your knees into your chest and roll onto your side. Take as much time here as you need. And then join me back in a seated position. And taking the right hand, bring the index and middle finger to the space between the eyebrows. And you'll be working with your thumb and your ring finger to close the nostrils. And placing the thumb over the right nostril. With an inhale, breathe in deeply through the left side. Close the left nostril, retain the breath. Open the right and exhale. Inhale through the right. Close the right, retain the breath. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close, retain the breath. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close, retain the breath. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close and retain. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close, retain the breath. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close, retain the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close, retain the breath. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain the breath. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain the breath. Exhale left. Then lower your hand. Keeping the eyes closed, staying in this place of stillness that you've cultivated. Stay with your breath. Observing each inhale as it fills the body, and each exhale as you empty out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And flick your eyes open when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me for class. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got the studio experience whilst being at home. Take care, and I hope to see you again next time.